And there he is. JoeHeiken making his way to the ring.
Getting warmer.
And there he is. Your double champion, Cypher, making his way to the ring. And this main event contest is underway for that WWA4 Internet Gold. Will Cypher prevail here tonight? Time will tell.
He's behind you.
Cypher playing games with JoeHeiken here.
He's behind you.
He thinks Heiken can't see, but he can see he's playing his day here.
He senses your aura.
Went for that boot there. Cypher in the corner there.
This is gonna squeak. It's not a corner, right?
Damn it. Both men jockeying for position here. Colin will tie up there. Both men locking up like two Bramer bulls there. Headlock by Cypher. You see Joe trying to go for that top wrist lock. Finally does. On the double champion there, reversed by Cypher into a top wrist lock on Heiken. Both men showing their wrestling abilities here tonight. Reversed by Heiken into a top wrist lock. Great wrestling going on the inside. Your WWA4 main event here tonight. Reversed by Cypher. Fireman's carry by Cypher there to a single arm top wrist lock on Joe. Joe appears to be getting out wrestled here by the current double champion here tonight. Head scissor by Joe on the internet champion. Wrenching up from that skull there of Cypher there. Cypher swinging around slowly. Got his left knee on that pressure point of that ankle, trying to get out of his predicament there. Finally, gets his head out of there, back to that arm. Great wrestling by Cypher.
Snap that twig.
You see the official asking JoeHeiken if he submits. Heiken's still in the game here. Both men coming up slowly there, going for that scoop slam. Up and over goes Cypher. Schoolboy, too, kicked out just in the nick of time. Schoolboy again by Heiken there. Cypher kicking out again there. Both men on top of their games here tonight. Folks who want to be a professional wrestler, go to WWA4.com. Has all the details. We show you how to wrestle here. But in the meantime, you see Heiken going for that test of strength there on Cypher. Playing some mind games with it. Trying to get the double champion off his game here tonight. Finally got it locked in. Got the other one locked in there. Now both men. Going like a tug of war, it seems. Look for that big boot. Cypher stepping out of the way there. Joe as well. Both men doing their thing here tonight. Up and up goes Cypher there. My God, good agility by Cypher there. Folks who want to be a professional wrestler, go to WWA4.com. Has all the details. We show you how to wrestle here. But in the meantime, you see Cypher and JoeHeiken jockeying for position there. Oh, they both tie up there. Standing arm drag by Cypher. Bypass. Another flying, turnaround flying arm drag into that arm bar by Cypher there. On the challenger, JoeHeiken there. Official asking Heiken if he submits. Heiken hanging on by a thread, you might say. Cypher still applying pressure on that arm. Heiken trying to get his predicament here. Sort of good wrestling contest going on here. Dropped the ball out of that arm bar by Heiken. Good wrestling going on. Listen on that leg there. Cypher's trying to work his way to that rope and get out of his predicament here. To the head. Heiken goes into a headlock there. Covers no. Kicked out just in the nick of time. Finally, Cypher getting out of that predicament there. Cypher got that hammerlock cinched in on the challenger. JoeHeiken, back elbow by Joe. Joe, smart thinking by Joe. Out on the floor goes Cypher there. Joe on top of his game here tonight. Uh-oh, Joe inside. Slingshot by Cypher there on Joe. Cypher coming on the apron there. Oh no, this don't look good for Joe. Cypher upstairs. Time drop kick off that top rope there in the corner. Down goes Joe. Going for the cover. No, down just in the nick of time. 5 minutes down. 5 minutes. 5 minutes has elapsed in this 10-minute time limit main event contest. No winner thus far. Full Nelson by the champion there on JoeHeiken. Heiken taking off there, coming off, big time flying crossbody by Heiken on the champion, going for the cover, no, kicked out just in the nick of time. My God, what a devastating clothesline by JoeHeiken on the current double champion. Going for the cover, do we have a new internet champion? No, kicked out just in the nick of time. My goodness, Big Joe in total control. Going to be joined by the AT Alien here in just a few minutes here. I'm pretty sure he's trying to get some gold around his waist here in the near future here. My God, devastating forearm to the kidneys of the double champion. Of course, I've been joined by the AT Alien. AT Alien, my God, main event contest. Cypher in trouble now. JoeHeiken taking it to the double champion.
How's it going, Hughes? Just got done going big forward, big Okerson. He's a specimen, I tell you that, very strong.
No doubt about it, man. I tell you, man, he got that F10 on him. He gave him a run for his money, man, but he finally got that F10 applied on you. Did some tremendous damage. You're gonna live to fight another day, man. But that was very impressive with the big man.
I feel like my roofs are bruised, but look at Stitch trying to get back into this fight.
No doubt about it. Finally coming up slowly there. Back elbow by the double champion. Another back elbow. Stomping on the man's corn. Getting out of that one. Smart wrestling by Cypher. Ducks a clothesline. Going for the backdrop. My God. What a devastating backdrop by Joe. Going for the cover. No. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
I tell you what, Stitch has definitely rose to the top. He used to be down there at the bottom where we used to be. And he's definitely fought his way back to the top. And now he's the double champion, this dude.
No doubt about it. Double champion in trouble as we speak here right now against Heiken, double axe handle right to the kidney area of the double champion. But you see Cypher still in the fight here.
Joe's gonna push over himself. He's kind of blind, and I really don't see why he keeps wrestling with a blindfold on.
Well, you see, apparently there's not a disability for him in that ring there. Both men exchanging devastating forearms to the side of the skull there. My God, Cypher blocking it, ducks a clothesline. Both men blocking. Oh my God, double punch right to the midsection by the double champion. My God, Heiken got his 2 cents in there. Bag it in, blocks it, big chop to the side of the skull. Ducks the kick to the side of the skull by Cypher on Heiken. Oh no, belly suplex by Cypher, and over goes the challenger.
Yeah, I know how those feel. Oderson just gave me like 3 of them. That just looked like Mortal Kombat, if you ask me.
My God, you see, Heiken on the apron there. Cypher still licking his wounds there. Heiken needs to go in there and make the big time cover. Have a new champion if he can get it down for the 3 seconds there.
It's just pumping up.
So finally, oh no, want to try a high risk maneuver here.
Nobody flies like Stitch Cypher.
Oh my God, Heiken in trouble. There goes Cypher. Connected with it. Down goes Heiken. My God. Coming in. Going for the cover. Grabbing a leg. This could be it. No. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
He's getting real close, Hughes. A couple more moves, and I think Joe's done.
There you hear the fans starting to get with Joe here. Cypher, down goes Joe. The clothesline. Clothesline behind by the internet champion. On Heiken there, hitting the rope coming off. My God, sit down, flying crossbody, covers no. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Who do you think is actually going to win in this match?
Well, I tell you something, Cypher, my money's on him. He's the current double champion.
Indeed.
He could walk away to the double champion here tonight, but I'll tell you, Heiken ain't no pushover. Cypher in total control. Getting him up on the freaking shoulders, going to set him up for that driver, but back elbow to the side of the skull. Back elbow by Cypher. Set him up for that sliced bread, getting out of that predicament. Waist lock. Rolls him up there. This could be it for Cypher. 2, kicked out just in the nick of time. Oh my God. Big bro kick right to the side of the skull by Cypher. Big boot by the challenger. Cypher dazed, ducks a clothesline. Crucifix by Cypher. This could be it. He retained that gold. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Mr. Hughes, this match has a little bit of everything. It has wrestling. It has fighting. They're actually trying to win. Let's see who is kicking out.
Snapmare kicked out of that just in the nick of time. Frustration on the face of the internet champion.
So you got to stay calm. Heiken's looking for him to slip up at any moment. He's very disciplined in that ring.
Chinlock by Cypher there. Time starting to wind down here. Don't win it that far here. Cypher wrenching back on that skull there. 8 minutes down, 2 minutes remaining in this 10-minute time limit contest. Body coming up. Big Billy. Back suplex by Heiken. On Cypher, kicked out. Cypher going back over for the pin there into a headlock.
Really got that headlock since then, dude.
Great wrestling by Cypher there. Oh no. Cut it. Back suplex by Heiken. On Cypher. This could be it. Going for the cover. Referee's down too. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
He's working that abdomen just like Big Odinson was working on me, and I tell you, it really got to me. I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to lay there and get paid.
Waist lock by Heiken there on the internet champion.
What's going to happen? Breaks it.
Reverse by Cypher. Reverse by Heiken. On Cypher there.
You notice how they sped up and now they're slowing it back down. It's
a main event contest, man. Could go either way. Both men on top of their games, in great shape here tonight.
You can tell they both deserve to be where they are.
Oh, big time move. Going for the pin. No, kicked out just in the nick of time. Heiken on top of his game here tonight.
He's definitely working on that abdomen, it seems to be. He's giving those belly to backs. He's working that waist lock, and now he's working the waist lock with the legs. And nothing stronger than he's got him in a chokehold, Mr. Hughes.
Oh, no. This don't look good for Cypher, man. He looks like he's got a shoe hold on. Cypher's about ready to tap out. Well, wait a minute. Going for the pin there. No, kicked out just in the nick of time. Oh, no.
What's happening?
There goes Cypher. Big time splash by Cypher. Covers no. Kicked out just in the nick of time. Cypher in trouble. Did some damage on that splash to his midsection there.
Joe's trying to keep Stitch down, but Stitch keeps finding a way to slip out and just jump all over him.
No doubt about it. Heiken still trying to get back in this contest there. Cypher finally picking him up there. Bags him in. Irish whip reverse. Back elbow by Heiken on the internet champion. Leg sweep by Heiken. Oh no, gonna do that running knee. Cypher getting out of that with Schoolboy. 1, 2, no, kicked out just in the nick of time. Oh no, over that roll up again there. Cypher trying to get that pin. Small package. 1, 2. My God.
This is the tactic that I was going for Odinson. Try to get that quick pin. Odinson was too smart, and it seems Joe is also.
Up and over goes Joe. Oh no. Trying to get that bookmark in. Back elbow by Cypher there. He blocked it again there. Ducks the elbow. Side. Slam by the challenger. A little tongue-tied. There goes Joe. Running knee. God, devastating. Running knee by Joe. This could be it. We have a new internet champion. No. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
So that both of these guys are coming down to right before 3. So they are definitely.
I'll tell you something, man. Time's starting to wind down here. The last week they had a contest. Went to the bitter end. The bell, no one won that contest. It was a draw. Will that happen tonight? Time will tell. Both men on top of their games here tonight.
Well, I hope they got a time extension because they are definitely pushing their limit.
No doubt about it. Time's starting to wind down here.
Come on, Ref, get him out of the corner.
9 minutes down. 1 minute remaining in this 10-minute time limit contest.
JoeHeiken is taking Stitch up to his element. I don't think this is a very smart idea, Mr. Hughes.
Oh, no. Cypher in trouble. Punching his way out of that one. Finally, Heiken coming down. Forearm to the freaking chest there. Going upstairs, going to try that superplex. Can he get it in? Cypher finally getting back out of this predicament. Big boot to the side of the skull by Cypher. Cypher upstairs there. Flying big time swanton. Connected with it. Going for the cover. No. Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Like I said, that stitch element. If Joe wants to win this match, he's got to keep him on the ground.
Cypher on the apron there. Heiken on the inside. In trouble now. There's Cypher. Bam. Connected with it. Big time move by Cypher. Heiken in trouble down.
It's like a flipping center.
For the cover, two. No! Barely kicked out just in the nick of time here.
They had me there, Mr. Hughes.
Cypher trying to set him up for that sliced bread. Can he connect? You see Joe getting out of that one. Clothesline in the corner. Here comes Cypher. Running double knee right to the chest there. On Heiken. Here comes Heiken. Big time clothesline in the corner. Here comes Cypher right behind him. Big boot to the side of the skull by Heiken. Going upstairs there. Big time flying crossbody roll through. Cypher. My God, he got the win. Unbelievable.
Joe went out at this element. He went off the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 minutes, 30 seconds, here is your winner and still your WWA4 Internet Champion, Stitch Cypher. Still